So Oakland has 8 operational homes, mostly across London and the southeast of England, with more sites on the way. We focus on delivering exceptional care, but still retaining that family feel. And as much as possible, we focus on using the most innovative and exciting technology out there to really deliver efficiencies for our staff and a great experience for our residents.
We have homes that are family orientated, because one of our ethos is that our homes have a family value. Our ethos is integrity, respect, and also being exceptional.
A few years ago, when we were developing our Beechwood Grove site in Eastbourne, we were looking for a partner to work with us on the telephone system there. And so the relationship began. And since then, we've worked with GHM on each of the new sites we've produced, and they've also worked with us at retrofitting some systems in our older sites as well. So GHM manage most of our telephone systems across all of our homes, establish the Wi-Fi connectivity within the homes and ensure that that is well spread and that there's good signal and good strength throughout, which is really important. They provide, very importantly, a mobile handset essentially for each of our care staff on shift, so that they can not only use it as a phone extension, but they can have their most important applications installed on there, such as their care planning and meds management and fault reporting. And also it acts as a way of alerting them when the nurse call system is alarmed. When establishing any technology system, again, the simpler the better to some extent. So something that works efficiently and effectively is really important, because then that can be scaled easily across other sites in the business as well. We're always keen to innovate, and we're always looking at the latest opportunities within the technology area for our sector and outside of our sector as well. But equally, it is important that we can provide a solution that's the same across most of our homes and very scalable as we grow, so that we can offer straightforward support to the end users. Everything at the moment is underpinned by good Wi-Fi. So we make sure we've got really good Wi-Fi across all of our homes, so the residents and staff alike can use the most up-to-date systems in the most efficient way. For our residents, it means that they're going to have great access to their loved ones through video calling or VoIP phone calls, and good access to things like even Netflix and on their smart TVs. And for the staff, having good access to all these systems means they can work really efficiently and really deliver the best care.
So at Oakland, it is very important that we take focus on that technology helps us, A, to keep current, and B, most importantly, that it helps our residents. So for example, we have technology for residents where if they need to communicate with the family, and it is important that residents are not isolated or suffer from depression and keep the same contact that they would have had if they were living in the home. So we have VoIP technology where a resident can either talk to the resident family at home or anywhere abroad, but they can also use tablets so they can have face-to-face conversations. And as you know from COVID, it's been very, very important that family members keep in touch with the resident because this is their home.
So our team need to carry a device with them to access most of the systems and software that they need to use throughout the day, and it's very important that that is consolidated down to one device. It wouldn't be helpful for us to give our team 3, 4 devices to carry around with different purposes. So the device and the system that we've got in place holds all of their key applications, as well as doing the telephone and nurse call functions that we need as well. Conscious that with any technology or any systems integration, we want to be comprehensive in what we offer and give them the very best that's out there, but without making it complicated. It's very easy for tech installations to become overly complicated, and the team actually find it harder to use than original methods. And if that's the case, then they do go back to paper methods, and that's absolutely not what we want for our sustainability goals or for our staff's efficiency.
The other thing that we have technology with is that we need to have a technology which is integrated with other suppliers, in the sense that the phones need to communicate to the nurse call systems, and the nurse call need to communicate with our apps we use for eye care, for care planning, and for medications. So with one handheld device and the type of technology we use, we're able to communicate to all these platforms with one system.
We noticed an opportunity for improvement a while ago where our customer relations managers that work remotely across the country and apart from each other need to make sure that they can monitor calls coming in for inquiries from a number of sources. So we put a solution in place using Call Switch, where we have a central inquiries number, and if any of our residents and their families are inquiring about a space in our homes, they can phone that, and it gets delivered through to our team of customer relations managers who can pick those calls up and transfer them easily, and even get voicemails sent to email in order for them to be able to respond to those inquiries as efficiently as possible. We look within and outside of the care sector for inspiration as well, because we want the very best out there, not just what is normal in the care sector, but equally GHM being an experienced partner and understanding across the whole phase of building a home, opening a home, and then ongoing operations within a home as well, to have someone that's experienced and understands what we're going to need in terms of our staff and our resident use is really important. Yeah. The engineers at GHM are always friendly and helpful. Not every installation goes smoothly, and that's the nature of tech and systems, but they're always there to make sure it's working really well by the end of the day. Ongoing support is very good, and even the senior team at GHM are very accessible when required.